Yes, all my hip hop heads, and welcome back to the JD Hip Hop Review channel. Hope everyone is having a blessed week so far. We are on Thursday. Oh, weather's been pretty crazy in the UK, hasn't it? It's been like a blimmin' microwave. Been absolutely madness, and then it goes all cold, but yeah, it's UK for you, isn't it? But anyway, we're not here to talk about UK or the weather. We're here to talk about a rapper from the USA. Now, this bloke, he contacted me. His name's Sixman, that's his artist name. And Michael Harvey told Sixman to contact me because Sixman wants to come over to the UK. Yeah, basically, that's what Sixman is planning. He wants to come over, rock some shows, make some connections. So obviously, Michael, he said, contact JD Hip Hop Review. He might be able to help you. And that's what I'm trying to do at the minute. But in the meantime, while I'm trying to see if I can get this guy some gigs, because it's not really my side of things, really. I do promote gigs, but yeah, I don't put them on, if you know what I'm saying, really. I just help people. So, yeah, Michael Harvey, he's basically put him forward. I'm trying to help him out. And then Sixman was like, here you go, listen to this album. And he sent me this album. This album that he sent me is called $6 Million Man Part 2. It was released on the 20th of May this year. 13 tracks. Pure fire. Every single goddamn one of them. Let me tell you that right now. So the album is 41 minutes long. I should probably mention Sixman is from Michigan in the city of Grand Rapids, which is the home of Floyd Mayweather. Thanks to Sixman for telling me that. It's always good to put these little bits in there, you know. Because we're from the UK, we don't know everything about the USA, so it's always good for my UK people to be watching this and go, oh, okay, cool. A little bit of information for people. It's always good to give people information. So anyway, this album, where do I start? Because he sent me this album and I pretty much got into, I think I listened to 2 tracks and then I had to message the guy and say to him, bro, this album is absolutely ridiculously fire and I've only listened to 2 tracks. So this is the track list for the album. First track 1 is Intro. It's called Intro/Chin Check. It's produced by Tone Jones and the cuts are by DJ Nano. Track 2 is called Yes Lord, produced by Tone Jones. Track 3 is The Pioneers, Real MC, featuring Ms. Corona, and it's produced by Tone Jones. Track 4, now this was one of the first tracks that hit me, and I went, sheesh, and I was like, that's got to be sent to the radios immediately, because I knew that as soon as people heard that, they'd be like, damn, this is a freaking track and a half. So Reservoir Dogs, produced by Tommy Famos. Sorry if I got that wrong. Track 5 is called Acts of Piracy, produced by El Grego. Crego, I think that's right. El Grego. Sorry if I got it wrong. Like I said, pronouncing sometimes I can't pronounce it properly. Dyslexia always kicks in when I don't need it. Anyway, the next track 6. Now this is a difficult one for me to pronounce, not even pronounce, to say. It's called Bitch and then it's the M word, and I'm not going to say the M word because I ain't doing it. Sorry. I'm not getting my channel booted off because I say the M word and then I get accused of racism and all that. But at the end of the day, because it's just it's not a word I can say. So that is produced by Tone Jones. Banging track though. That is some proper G shit, that track. Welcome to the City. This is a great tune. Welcome to the City, featuring Sonny Sky, and it's produced by Tone Jones. Tone Jones does a lot of tracks on here. He's pretty much the main producer on here, as well as Devious Minds as well, actually, I should say, because he did a few tracks. So, Welcome to the City, featuring Sonny Sky. Now, what a track. What an absolute banger track. And I've got to say this, because I did tell Sixman this. When I first heard Sonny on this track, I was like, has Sixman managed to resurrect Big L? Because this guy, the way he come in on the track, it was like Big L was back. It was amazing. I mean, but it just shows, yeah, that, you know, these MCs, these new MCs, they learn from the greats. They learn from people like Big L, Big Pun, Gino XL. You know, this is who they're learning from. So they are going to sound like them sometimes, like, because it's just how it is. You know what I mean? But man, can this guy rap? Like the way he punched in them words, man. Sonny, big up and respect for that verse, man, because that was something else. Anyway, track 8, I'm Back, produced by Devious Minds. Track 9 is Nuclear Alert, featuring Aztec Barfly, produced by Devious Minds. Track 10, love this track, The Show, produced by Manchild. Absolute banger. The production on this is tight as hell. I actually used this on a promo video for a hip hop hobby shop gig I've got coming up. Just like 30 seconds of the song, because it's just such a banging, the way it comes in, just banging, absolutely love it. So, track 11 is Dr. Summer's Part 2, featuring Tone Jones, and produced by Tone Jones. Great track. This is like a track about have been in a shit relationship and just like not, like, you know, just things not going, like have just like it's starting off all good and then it all goes downhill, and smoke a few blunts, get it on, and back to normal a few hours later. You know, we've all been in these sort of relationships, but this is what I love about hip hop. This is what I love about our artists like Sixman when they do songs like this, because we can all relate to this. Everyone can relate to being in a bad relationship, a relationship that didn't work out, that we tried to stick to. And this is what I love about artists like Sixman. This is what I love about this man. It's like literally, it's like, this album is sick. Don't just take my word for it, just go and listen to it. So anyway, the next track is Still at Home. Great, another great track. This one, it's featuring J Rob. He has the first verse on this track, and it's produced by Devious Minds. And in track 13, this, like, I'm going to say my favourite tracks on this. Although they're all these tracks are banging, I will say my favourite tracks in a minute. But track 13 is called Life, and it's produced by Devious Minds. What I love about this track is that he is basically talking about, he's talking about a child wanting a baby, and about how he pictures being a father, but he's not a father. And he dedicates this song to anyone who is a parent, which is a beautiful thing to do. And yeah, you know, it was just a really heartwarming song, because to be honest with you, most of this album is proper street. Yeah, you know, sometimes you get a street album and every song is just street. There's no sort of other way, like there's no other sort of songs on it but street songs, like, you know, Drink, Gang Banging. Do you see what I mean? But this has got a mixture, because he's got some proper, you know, gang banging, like, yeah, you know, rowdy, like this is the sort of shizzle that you could get ready to on a night out, and this will pump you up on the way to a good hip hop concert. You want to listen to this Sixman album. And also another thing, you need to go and listen to his first album, which spins off on this, the $6 Million Man Part 1, and then this is Part 2. I got to go back and listen to that, because I've spoken to him and he said, you got to go and listen to the first one, and then the second one will make more sense. Even though I've got to say, this is a great introduction album to an artist who I've never heard of before. And now, I'm hooked on this album, I'm hooked on this guy, I'm hooked on this album. I can't stop listening to it. I've been listening to it since he sent it to me, and it's just like, I find myself like walking down the road and then going, put that Sixman track on again, because it's dope. So, great album this, because it's got a bit of everything in there. You know, wanting to be a dad, working through crap relationships, just this guy just telling you that you ain't gonna be messing with this guy, because this guy, like, the thing is, like, so, well, the one thing, like, this album is just packed, like, with bars. It's just like his flow. One thing I loved about Sixman was his flow. He's just got this real easy listening flow. You know what? You know, this is the sort of album that, like, you're going to put on if you're going to go on a cruise. Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? You're going on a cruise with your pals, yeah, you're going, I don't know, away or something, yeah, you'd have this album on, and you and your boys are just going to be bopping to this. And I will actually put a warning, this is an alert for anyone out there. If you're going to listen to this album, make sure you go buy yourself a neck brace, because I've had problems with my neck since I've been listening to this album. So yeah, I've got to go and see a doctor about this, because my head's just been like this, constant. Like, I think I'm even doing this in my sleep because of this album. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just such a sick. Honestly, everything about this album is a standout album. Every single song packs its own punch. Every producer, brought their A game. I haven't heard of most of these guys on here, and I'm going to be looking all these guys up right now. Every single guy I mentioned, I'll be checking this all out, because these guys are just absolutely amazing. And this is what I love. This is what I love doing, because I get sent, on average, I get sent maybe an album and a few songs every 2 days. And then when, you get someone from the States like Sixman, and you go, I'm going to send you my album for free, like, have a listen and let me know what you think. I love it, man. I know I don't make no money from this, but do you know what I make from this? I make respect, I make friends, and I get to listen to dope hip hop every single day. What more can a man ask for? Anyway, people, that's just my little chat about this album, and please don't sleep on this album. This album, I said to Sixman the other day, I can't let the world sleep on this. I've got to tell the world to go listen to this, because it is absolutely sick. Like I said, every artist, every producer brought their A game. Sixman, big up for this album. Thank you for reaching out to me, and thank you for letting me just, do my thing with your music and just get you out there, because the radio stations are loving you out there, by the way, bro. Rhyme Republic, Itch FM, all them lot, not Itch FM, sorry, Itch Radio, it's not Itch FM no more. So Itch Radio, all them, the show, it's all getting played out over here, mates. Don't worry, and it's going to continue to play out here. You send me stuff, I get it played out over it all day long. I've got your back, bro, yeah? Big up for this album, big up for sending it over to me. Honestly, man, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate your music. Absolute banger. 13 tracks of pure fire. And I'll tell you something, when you're actually listening to this, make sure you keep a fire extinguisher nearby, because the chances are you're going to burst into flames. Anyway, people, thanks for tuning in to JD Hip Hop Review. This was a review on Sixman and his album $6 Million Man Part 2. I hope you have a blessed day. Please tune in. I'll be back tomorrow. I have got another review, or maybe two to drop tomorrow. See you guys soon, yeah? Stay blessed. Peace. Whatever you want, whatever you need, and I'ma be there for whatever you need in this night.